In this video, we're going to look at customizing the miscellaneous pricing form for use with list pricing. The steps we're going to take to customize our miscellaneous product is clone and rename the product. We will create the selection list for the new items that we want to sell. We'll change the default list on the variable. We will adjust the pricing formula to use the pricing list, and we'll test our new product. Setting up the miscellaneous product to use a list for pricing is useful for resale items that you do not keep in stock and want anyone to be able to price quickly. It will pull the price from the list, no parts are involved, and the list will store the item name, the price, and/or cost. Alright, let's take a look at step 1, cloning and naming the product. Alright, we're going to go to Setup, Pricing Setup. In the left-hand column, we want to make sure that product setup is what we have chosen under major components, and we want to expand the miscellaneous field here. Alright, once we've highlighted the miscellaneous product, we want to clone it, and let's rename it. At this point, we'll go ahead and save it. The second item that we need to take care of when doing this is to create a selection list. The selection list is going to be a new unique selection list that will contain all of the items that we want to be priced through this form that we've just created. So going back into Control, we're going to come back over to the left-hand side under Major Components. Let's select Selection List. Now, there's no rule really as to where you want to place your new selection list. For the sake of this example, I'm going to create my new selection list under the Miscellaneous Subcontract category. I'll highlight Miscellaneous Subcontract, and I'm going to select New List. The name I'm going to give my list is Widgets, and at this point I'm going to select Auto Sort so that the items that we later apply are sorted, and I'm going to save it. I'm going to close out of the pricing setup screen, and I'm going to come back to Setup, Pricing Setup. On the left hand side, I want to make sure that my product setup is selected under Major Components. I'm going to come down to Miscellaneous, and I want to highlight the product that we just created, which is called Selection List Pricing Example. The next item that we want to go over is changing the default list on the variable. Specifically, the variable that we are looking for is the subcontract item name located on the product. Back in Control, if we have our selection list pricing example product highlighted, I want to click on the Variables tab, and I want to click on Edit. Now, because we cloned this product from the original miscellaneous pricing form, the variable subcontract item name contains the original item list selection list that resides on the miscellaneous product. But we've taken this product and we've cloned it and made it our own, and therefore we're going to give it our own selection list so that this product prices just those items that we want it to. At this point, we will hit the override button here so that we're permitted to edit the variable, and I'm going to change the default list from item name to the list that we created, which was Widgets. And save it. I'm going to go ahead and close out of this screen. Alright, so in a new order, I can now come over here under my miscellaneous section, locate the product that we created called Selection List Pricing Example, double click it to bring open the pricing form. Now, if I do the drop down for item name, I see that there's nothing here except this new edit button, because in fact we have added no items to this list. So let's go ahead and click the New Edit button. This is going to bring up the pricing, the selection list, and we're going to insert the row. Now the first item that we're going to add is widget 1, and we'll put a price on there of $10. We'll put a cost in of 5, and these are purely arbitrary numbers for the sake of this example. Let's go ahead and add a second one. We'll call it widget 2, and it's going to cost $20, or price $20, and cost 10. Okay, let's add the last one, which will be widget 3. And we'll say the price on it is $30 with a cost of 20. Let's go ahead and click OK. The fourth part of setting this product up is adjusting the pricing formula. On the Product Pricing tab in Control, make sure that Use This Formula is selected as the pricing option, and that the formula reads quantity times unit price. In Control, it's going to look like this. We go to our product, select the Pricing tab, click on Edit, and for pre-discount price, we want to set Use This Formula, and we want that formula here to read quantity times unit price. The last part of this step is to go into our Variables tab in Control, locate the variable unit price, and change the formula to the wording below. You'll just want to make sure that when you change the formula that everything is exactly as you see it here in the blue text. In Control, we'll jump over to our Variables tab, locate the unit price variable just as we located the subcontract item name variable prior. We'll go to the Use Formula field here, click on the FX to open up the formula builder, and copy or type in the formula exactly as we saw it in the prior screen. Click OK and save the product now. Alright, at this point we can close out of our product setup and go ahead and test our new product. Alright, we're going to expand the miscellaneous products. Again, for this example, this product was placed under miscellaneous, but this product can contain any sort of item that you're selling and can be placed anywhere in the product tree. I will double click the selection list pricing example product that we made, and if you recall, we entered 3 items, widgets 1, 2, and 3, each with their own pricing on them. Widget 1, I believe, was $10, and this will work for however many quantities. Widget 2 was $20, again for any quantity, and widget 3 was for $30. Using this form in the future, anyone can come in here and add a new item. Insert row, widget 4, and assign any sort of price that they want to it. Cost, you can certainly enter your cost here, but you don't have to since the price is being pulled directly from this price column here in the selection list. And click OK. And as we pick widget item number 4, the price comes up with $40. This process can be repeated over and over to create products for specific categories of items that you're reselling, whether it's baseball caps, pins, stock signs, or whatever. Okay, let's recap the steps again. You first will clone and rename the product. You will create the selection list, which will be specific to the type of items that you are pricing in that product. You're going to change the default list on the variable on the new product that you've cloned variable name equals subcontract item name. We will adjust the pricing formula as we discussed here. And finally, you will test your new product. That's going to conclude this video. I hope you found it helpful.